hands up in the air. Put your 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 hands up in the air.
us in their lives again, in their lives, pull us in their lives again, in their lives, pull us in their lives again, in their lives, pull us in their lives again, in their lives, pull us in their lives again, in their lives, pull us in their lives again, in their lives, pull us in their lives again, in their lives, pull us. Rock the wind, rock the wind. Rock the wind to be free again. 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 Feels so good.
moving at a swifter rate. Like you're in the ocean. One dance, so broken up and told. You never said you cared for me. Moving at a swifter rate. One dance, I tell you, baby, I see your soulful face. Like you're in the ocean. One dance, so broken up and told. You never said you cared for me. Moving at a swifter rate.
Rhythm is a dancer, it's a soul companion. You can feel it everywhere. Lift your hands and voices, free your mind and join us. You can feel it in the air. Oh, it's a passion. Oh, you can feel it in the air. Oh, it's a passion. Rhythm is a dancer.
Now the light has left the dark I feel. I reach for him and he's not near. Many times have come when he is gone, yet I find the strength to carry on. When I turn around and everything is changed, he will reach to me and lay his hands upon my face. But when I feel his touch, my love will overflow. It's real to me. Now I know.
Feels like magic. This love is magic. This is so magic.
24/7, kick it one time.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Do that day.
Ladies and gentlemen. It's star time. It's star time.
Surprise, it's me. Yeah, I'm Hollywood, the down MC. I'm up on the mic doing what you like. I'm just rocking to the beat to the early light. Sit back, whack, jam and relax and watch the master rock from front to back. But let me tell you one thing I don't like, my friend. Discrimination I can't stand.
I can't stand it no more, no, no, no. I can't stand it no more, no, no, no. I can't stand it no more, no, no, no. I can't stand it no more, no, no, no.
Well, at the age of 9, I started to rhyme, and at the age of 10, I was rocking again. As I grew up and as I got old, I started to move my hips and bend my shoulders, and now I'm rocking all over the nation, and that is my new occupation. I tried to get a job, but didn't manage, yo, and I can't stand it.
I can't stand it no more, no, no, no. I can't stand it no more, no, no, no. I can't stand it no more, no, no, no. I can't stand it no more, no, no, no. It's funky.
But I'm back, not the whack, but jam and attack. I keep the people rocking from the front to back. Hollywood on the mic, I got the ladies uptight. Homeboys in the house, yo. They might just start up some shit to make everything legit. For anybody in the house who don't like it, fuck it, word, I'm on the go. I bust around and let it flow, keep you moving to the beat. Start the show.
I can't stand it no more, no, no, no. I can't stand it no more, no, no, no. I can't stand it no more, no, no, no. I can't stand it no more, no, no, no.
If you've forgotten that what we were born here, we were all of our nation. All of our languages. We love our religion, our culture, our God. And many of us, by the way we act, even lost our minds.
Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait no more.
Well, I'm black and I'm proud. Excuse me, y'all, if I get loud. All the people in the place, let's turn it out. So get on the floor without a doubt. They put me down, gave no slack, but that's alright because I'll be back. They tried to hold me back from making the fame, destroy my crew and to kill my name. But they made a mistake when they opened the cage, and now Hollywood is on the front page. I shot the house from town to town, cause everybody wanna see the wood go down. But you won't believe what your eyes saw. Every move I make is down by law. I got a smooth body with a silky skin. I'm rapping to the ladies, I have to win.
I can't stand it no more, no, no, no.